Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is my build of the MSN 06S Sinanju. Now this is just going to be a quick build because it's one of the SD kits. It's one of the very sort of tiny, fun, just messing around sort of, yeah, but it looks lovely. It's got lots of detailing, gold things on it. I'm going to be doing them a bit battle worn and knackered. This is a companion build to my proper big build of the real grade. I can't remember the name of it. Sazabi, that's the name of it, which I'm doing as a patron exclusive build. But I'm going to give you updates, and here's an update. I've done a couple of legs. Now these, obviously, the whole thing's probably bigger than the whole thing of this one. These are lovely. They're articulated. They've got little rocket boostery things that you can have in different angles. Even the toe is articulated. The foot, the heel, the knee obviously bends there, and also the armour piece comes up there. And yeah, even just for a leg, I've not put it all together yet because it does need painting. But yeah, if you want to see the build of that, then unfortunately, I say, as the kit was bought by one of my lovely patrons for me, George. Thank you, George. It's a patron exclusive build, so if you want to, so down here, I'll put the address for Patreon. If you want to come along, join in the fun with the guys there, you're more than welcome to. But that's the only way you get to see the full build. But as I say, I'm doing this one now. I'm going to try and keep them sort of along the same sort of lines. So I'm going to start with the legs. And we'll get the legs done, and then we'll be able to see the legs next to the legs, and onwards as the build continues, we'll see how they look together. I'm assuming that this is going to start the same way. No, this one starts with the head. So right, I'm going to find the legs. We'll start with the legs. It doesn't actually tell you anything about what things are, so I'll be guessing. Oh, there you go, 5 and 6 are the legs. So I'll find those bits, get them off the sprues, get them tidied up, and we'll start with that. I thought I'd better start at the beginning, so getting pieces off of the sprue. Now, the nippers I use are actually pretty good. They cut very close to the kit without any warping or damage. So I can actually get in virtually at the side of the kit itself and carefully cut off the piece. Now it does still need some attention. This is almost an entire leg piece, so yeah, there's a little bit of a seam line down that side, so a little bit of gentle sanding, especially obviously the nubs, trying not to get rid of any of the detail that's already on there. I'm sanding with a quite a fine grain because it's not that I need to remove any real plastic, it's just to cover over the seam there. So I'm just getting rid of that, and then I shall move to a finer, actually almost to a polishing, much finer grit, and that will get rid of most of it, and then down to a very fine, absolutely polishing. And it's almost like that seam line down there didn't exist. A little bit of discoloration there, but this is going to be painted anyway, so I don't need to worry too much about that. I'm going to do that for all of the pieces, and then we'll see how they go together. Alright, that's all the bits for the one leg. These are like polycap. They're just like a sort of spongy plastic that you put onto the joints like that and like that, and they give you a sort of spongy mobile grip, like a ball joint that you can actually move things around in. So that's that on there. That one snips into there, and that becomes the ankle joint. So not nearly as much articulation as I've got on the big one, but enough to give you some poses. That's all, you know, that's lovely. So there's one leg. Now it does say that there's a couple of stickers to use on this. Now, I'm not sure about the stickers on these. Stickers are never quite as good in my experience as water slides are, but they do have the benefit of being shiny. So what does it say to use on this one? On where are we? Get this the right way round. This top moulding piece there is sticker number 9, which is one of these two down the bottom here. So that will have, so black in the middle with gold on the raised details, basically. Now I think I'm actually going to paint that. That's defined enough, easy enough, and I can get a better finish on that by painting that. So I'll keep hold of the stickers for now for using later. What have we got on here? This on the foot we've got 10 and 11, which are again these black pieces, which are to fill in these black inside areas. Again, I won't be using the stickers for that. Black paint will do that much better and nicer, and isn't fancy designs and fine lines and things, so I can do that without any problem. Now polycaps don't treat paint very well, no, sorry, paint they're fine with, but any sort of thinners or washes they don't like. So I might well be taking those back apart and seeing how we're going for the painting of that. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to get the other leg done, and then we'll see them both together. So there we go. The first part of this build, we've got 2 legs. Now the backs of these are unfinished, and they don't seem to be anything to go onto them. I've been flicking through the instruction manual there. Basically it says do the legs and then fix it all together. Even when it's got some backpack armour pieces and that going on there, the backs of the legs are still sort of exposed and like that. But as I say, it's not a full kit, if you like. It's only one of these the super deformed chibi things, so it's designed to be viewed from the front as a display piece rather than anything else. So that's the legs. As I say, yeah, the scale is different. Well, these don't have a scale. This is 1/4 scale, so that's still you know, person sized. So yeah, that's it's going to be a big puppy when this one's finished. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to continue on and do the waist part of, well, both of them, so you'll get to see this when it's done. If you want to see the full build, as I say, you know where the Patreon is. This one I shall progress and again do the waist piece and do another video for that. So I'll see you soon for that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.